Everybody, Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between these two great warriors.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Peter. His opponents in the blue corner, please welcome the Warrior.
Okay, let's have a good clean fight. Touch him up.
Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. When a high-stamina fighter is fighting another guy who's very well-conditioned, is there any tendency for maybe some doubts to creep into his mind?
Yeah, there always are. Because you always want to have the edge. We're human beings. Boxers are no different. They want to say they have a little edge in that area. But they need to know that this is exactly what they're ready to do.
So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Peter. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. What happened to the get to know ya? They're getting to know each other real quick here.
Unbelievable. I feel like I'm at a fancy restaurant and we've already had 4 courses, and the chef came out and said, hey, don't be full yet, you got 8 more to go.
Halfway through this round here. Teddy, how do you see this fight? It seems like a fight that should go the distance. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I would say so, because first of all, the styles. You know, both these guys are pretty good defensively. Both these guys have the mentality where they're ready for a long night.
The Warriors' swelling is starting to become a real issue. We always see great athletes week in and week out, but Teddy, what sport do you think can produce the best boxers?
Well, believe it or not, basketball. Everybody would say football. We saw Too Tall Jones. He got demolished by little guys. We saw Gastineau. He got demolished. We saw Highsmith. He got demolished. A lot of football players haven't done well. But basketball players, they have the physical skill sets where they can make a pretty good fighter. Of course, you have to get a guy that mentally is adjusted.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
A headshot blocked. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. And now they're opening up. Both right hands land. Nice 2-punch combo by Peters. Good exchange. He fires back. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Able to dismiss that body shot. Very nice defensive guard there. Sharp 3 punches landing by Peters. To land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Peters. He missed with that headshot. Peters' Hawks is not going to the body at all. He'd be so well served to do it, though, Teddy.
Yeah, but his opponent doesn't want him to. So, you know, he doesn't want to go against what his opponent doesn't want him to do. Because his opponent would love him to keep going to the head because, you know, he can see those coming. He can move and avoid them. Body shots, you know, your head moves, but your body doesn't.
And this round comes to an end. It is a round that was highly entertaining. These guys really put forth quite an effort.
Well, they both have high engines. They have motors that never stop going.
Good block. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Good return fire that time. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking one. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. That was a miss by Peters. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Nice block by the Cobra. A little head hunting right back to it. He has found his groove with this right hand. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Not precise at all by Peters. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Fine looking combination from him now.
Well, that's the benefit of combination punching right there, Joe. The first couple missed, but the third, the fourth, they landed.
Now Now, this is exactly what I love out of an offensive fighter, Teddy. A guy who's able to put together the multi-punch combinations and make it look like it's just a sweet science.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you can do when you have good fundamentals. Not just good physical ability. That's only part of the equation. But just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean. They're crisp. They're short. They're together.
Here we go with the fourth round. Parries that punch intended for the head. He's got to know that the eye's getting worse. The swelling is really more pronounced right now, but I don't see any defensive changes.
And you know what? I don't see any urgency either. You just touched on it. I don't see him where he's starting to get to the place where, you know, he's firing at the kind of rate that you would want to see a guy firing back at when he's in such a perilous position right now. He has to know that this fight is close to being stopped. He's got to start acting like a guy that's at the cliff, and he doesn't want to go over that cliff.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away through.
Well, Coach D'Amato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jab. When he's been sure of himself, he's jab. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
The Warriors got to deal with a cut cheek. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Able to dismiss that body shot. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Threw the straight right hand, but didn't score with it. Blocks away that headshot. What a good counterpunch by Peters. Peters' cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Well-placed counterpunch by Peters. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Seconds to go in the fourth. Comes right back with a shot of his own. End of the round here, a round that saw a lot of action, the kind of round that fans pay to be here to see.
Well, these are TV-friendly fighters, and we figured that coming in.
Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a solid agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
Targeting the hooks on each man. Doing well on the outside. Peters is treating the word slip like it truly is a four-letter word.
Yeah, he is. He's slipping all right. He's slipping over the other guy's left hooks. He needs to start actually slipping by moving his head side to side.
Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs. Targeted counterpunch by Peters. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Blocks that punch. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Great show by these two. What an entertaining bout this has been. Neither man willing to give up an inch and giving everything they've got.
So it's like that old song, whatever you can do, I can do better. That's how they're challenging each other.
This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Good block there by the Cobra. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
You know, I wonder if he's taking his man lightly because he is up on the scorecards, but you can see that he is being pressured and pushed.
You know, he's in there with a real solid guy. I don't think he's taking him lightly. It's just that he's in there in the kind of waters he's never been before. Deep waters. And he's swimming harder than he's ever had to swim before.
They're sending more than one at him now, the combo to the head. How about a return to sender with the left hand? And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Good looking counterpunch. Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it.
Joe, this is the kind of fight that it has nothing to do about money. It has everything to do about legacy. How they're going to be remembered.
Halfway through round 6. Nice work with the jab on the outside. This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. And he returns on that exchange. Super two-punch combo by Peters. Protecting his head well with his guard. The Warrior's got to figure out now, Teddy, a way to properly defend himself with that swollen eye.
Yeah, he has to understand what side that he can't defend from, where the punches could come, and not give his opponent that side. Make sure that he moves to the certain kind of way in the ring where he keeps his opponent away from that bad eye, moves him towards the good eye, gives him the best shot.
get away from that headshot with the block. No, his opponent got away from that uppercut. Teddy, I guess they wanted it. Look at this action going right out there, wasting no time.
No, these guys are impatient. They couldn't wait to get at each other.
Good block there by Peters. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. And now they're trading blows. Well-targeted counterpunch by Peters. He missed with that headshot. Targeted counterpunch by Peters. Throws a counterpunch there. How is he able to do this? How is he able to take these shots?
You know, one time Muhammad Ali talked about taking a chin. He had one of the great chins of all time. And what he basically talked about was that when you start to get hit those shots, you start to go down a hallway. And then you go into a great room. You go from a light room to a great room. And at the end of the hallway, you see a dark room. You don't want to go to that dark room. And you have a choice. You put your feet down, you start backing up. I'm not going to that dark room. This guy is not being taken to that dark room.
Blocks the headshot. Boy, just staying on the outside, away from danger and scoring well. The tactical game paying off. You can see the counterpunch.
Yeah, you see the counterpunch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
Very nice job landing that counterpunch, getting away from one that was coming at him. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
A headshot blocked. Good-looking counterpunch. The Warriors being very efficient right here. I mean, he's just picking his shots. His accuracy is through the roof.
Well, that's one of the talents, and you hope is a talent of a top fighter, is his ability to pick his shots, to be calm enough to see the openings. He's seeing everything right now.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Excellent counterpunch by Peters. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Good looking right hand after he got hit. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh boy, what a round. Very accurate with the double jab. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
With an overhand right. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut.
Keep your hands moving.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
A hook for you and a hook right back. Excellent counterpunch by Peter. A headshot blocked. One minute to go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. showing you some defense there with the block. And a smart counterpunch by Peters. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Good block there by the Cobra. A little defense turns to offense by Peters. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
Keep the head moving.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Able to get rid of that one.
Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way.
Blocked by Peters. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Good block by the Cobra. Excellent counterpunch by Peters.
Keep working the body.
A little defense turns to offense by Peters. And a shooting right hand by Peters. And a well-placed counter by Peters. Peters' cut is near his eye. I think it's below his eye, but you can see it opening up a bit here. We'll see how much of an effect it has on this fight. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. A good block. 60 seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. That's a good block by the Cobra. Parries that punch intended for the head. Gets those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Come to the end of the round. Always interesting to see how things will play out in our fights. Teddy, it's always great anticipation when we come sit ringside and the build-up of what's going to happen.
Yeah, it is. And it's always great having a little electricity in the crowd. You know, it helps. I know it helps me with the broadcast to know that you have these passionate fans that are around.
Solid power punch puts him down. Some way he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Blocks that punch. Obviously, what his opponent has done here is the reason that cut is in the shape that it's in. So if you're him, just keep doing what you're doing?
Yes and no, Joe. Of course, it's easy to say, yeah, keep doing what you're doing. But what if there's a little change? Your opponent's cut now. He's going to move his head, you figure, a little bit to survive in there. Now you shouldn't go head hunting, even though that cut's there. Now you have to adjust to what's in front of you. Go downstairs to the body a little bit, then go back up to that head. Don't let that red flag, so to speak, get you to go crazy and forget the body.
Back and forth action. They're going at it. We're just halfway through this round, and this round feels like an epic. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Peters is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Well, which way did it go? That is the question everybody wants the answer to. The man with the answer is standing in the ring, and here he is.
The winner, the Cobra,
Peters is your winner by a unanimous decision.
Well, he started going to the body, and it paid off for him, and it paid off us. A good, solid fight.
It was indeed, and we're glad you were with us to witness it. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.